Hi, thank you for coming to Neighbor's Pharmacy. I'm Pharmacy Tech Maya Rubin, and I'll be here assisting you today. What can I help you with? Okay, you're picking up a prescription? Wonderful. Alrighty, first can I get a name, please? Can I get your name, your last name, and your date of birth? Okay. Davidson. Okay, date of birth 2/22/76. Okay, Mr. Davidson. Can you now verify your phone number and your address for me, please? Okay, 617-848-2671. Okay, and your address? 27 Bradford Street, Newton, Massachusetts, 02456. Alrighty, I got you right here. Okay, Mr. Davidson, yes, I see you have a prescription filled, ready to be picked up for the Breeze 2 meter. Okay, stay right here. I'll go get that for you, okay? Okay, thank you so much for your patience, Mr. Davidson. Alrighty, here we have your glucose meter with Contour Next Easy. So here you are. Is there anything that I can do for you? Any questions you have for me? Sure, I can show you what it is and how to use it. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, well the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to sanitize my hands since I'll be touching your personal items. Okay, let me make some space here for you. Alrighty, so the first thing is this box right here on the side. It says everything that is within the box. It has a list of contents within the box. So we're just going to open this here and make sure everything's there first of all. Okay, so we got your glucose meter, very important. Got your case. Let me show you. There's a lot of space in here. This will be good when you're on the go also, even when you're at home, so you don't misplace anything that you need. So we got that. We have some very important things. We have a quick reference guide for you. That's going to be a lot of help. I'm going to put that on the side so we can look at that together. We have a blood sugar log book. This is kind of like a journal, and I'll go over that with you in a minute. And then we have the thicker user guide, okay, as well as supplementary information. Okay. And we have test strips here. There's the contents 10 test strips in this box. So we have 10 test strips. And we also have a lancing device. So this is the lancing device here. We have the lancets, which are these 10 colorful lancets. So it's 10 of these and 10 of the strips. Okay. And then we have the level 2 control solution. Okay. So it appears that everything that was supposed to be in this box is in this box, so that's good. Okay, so let me set this box aside for a second, and we'll go over some things. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the lancing device. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this. And something that I find very helpful, even for myself sometimes, is that the quick reference guide has pictures. This is going to be very helpful because you can go through step by step. It's very, a relatively good size print so that you're able to see. And it has pictures so you can just go right along with it, okay? So we have our lancing device here. And we have our lancet. So you can just pick one of these. I'll pick what's your favorite color? Okay, we'll go ahead and do pink. Here we go. Okay, we got a pink lancet. Okay, so you see this circle right here, this circle top right here? Once you twist that about 1/4 degrees, you're going to take that off, and you see that needle right there? There's a needle on there, so be very careful when you take that off, okay? There is a needle present, and you don't want to poke yourself accidentally. I just wanted to show you that, but I'm going to put the top back on here. Okay, I'm going to put that top back on here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take off the top of the lancing device. You're going to twist that off, and it's going to open like this, okay? Once you do that, you're going to take the lancing device. Now make sure you do this with the top still on. Like I said, you don't want to prick yourself. And you're just going to insert that into the device until you hear that click. Did you hear that click? Perfect. That's how you know that's as far as it can go, okay? And then you're going to put that top on there. So I'm going to be very careful because I'm not going to prick myself, but I'm just going to put this top on there so you can see. I'm going to keep my hands away. I'm just going to push that in, just like that. Boom. Okay? Okay, so once you do that, you just adjust your settings here. So you see here, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now those numbers go according to how rough your skin is. So if your skin is really rough, you have calluses on your fingertips, on your fingers, you're going to want to use a 5, okay? But if you have relatively normal textured skin, you're going to go around a 3, 4, maybe even a 2. But if your skin on your fingertips is really thin, we're going to stick with a 1, okay? So you just twist that to adjust. Okay, so you just twist that to adjust, and the little blood dial, that little drip dial, will show you which one you chose, okay? So you just do it like that. Just do it like that. So what you do, you press this little push button right there, and then I'm not going to do it, but you press it onto your finger. Most likely in the middle. You just want to go in the middle and press it into your finger, okay? All right. So that's the lancing device. I'm going to twist that cap. Now this has an automatic eject button, so to speak. And so this lancet comes out automatically. But I'm just going to take that top off. I'm going to put this back on so no one gets pricked up in here. And we're just going to pop that back on right there. I'm going to pop that out and take that out and put that back, okay? Okay, so that's the lancing device. That's how you insert the lancet in there, okay? So with your meter, don't turn it on. The button to turn it on is this M right here, but don't turn it on. You're just going to take out one of your strips. Make sure your hands are very clean. Use sanitizer, wash your hands with soap. Just make sure that they're very clean. Okay. Now the test strips come in a little cap like this, okay? And it's 10 of them, like I said. And so you're just going to take the cap off. You see that in there? It's a 10 of those in there. So we're just going to take one. Remember, you never want to reuse one. Don't reuse one, okay? Now what we're going to do here, we see that there's 2 ends, okay? This is the top and this is the bottom. So you're going to insert this gray part right here, this gray square. You're going to insert this part into the device, okay? So we're just going to insert this into the device. Do you see this insert area right there? We're just going to insert it into the device. Okay, so just like that, okay? Now, when you're ready and set to go, you're going to press that M, okay? It's going to be waiting for you. You're going to prick your finger using the lancet, okay? And once you do that, you're going to take this glucose meter, take the strip. There's a little alleyway, kind of like a little valley, right in the middle. That valley is for your blood to go down, okay? So your blood, you're going to try to aim it right for the middle, okay? So just imagine your blood's walking in the middle of the road. You're just going to try to aim it right for the middle and stick that on there. Your blood is going to go in that strip. Once that happens, this glucose meter is going to let you know everything you need to know, okay? And so that's how you do that. And you just press it to turn it off. You press that in button right there to turn it off. So I'm going to put this strip back. Well, actually, I'm going to keep it out to show you one more thing. Okay. But remember, typically, if you use this, throw it out. Okay? Don't reuse it, okay? Now, the other thing to remember is that you have here a blood sugar logbook, okay? Now, your prescription, your doctor, your physician told you to test 3 times a day, okay? 3 times a day, and you have 3 refills. So when you're testing 3 times a day, this is the opportune time to keep a dialogue of your results, okay? This will be very good. I'm sure your physician would love to see this, and it's also good for yourself to look back on. So using the quick guide here, we can see here that there is a code system right here. There's a code system here that you can use, okay? And so it says to mark results, you will see, and on this thing, on this meter, it will show you in the corner. It will have an apple. It will in different levels of an apple. And if you see here, it's the same thing in your log, okay? So these coincide with one another. So this log has each eating time. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then other. Say you have a snack. Or say you didn't eat anything at all. It has this fasting side right here. And the days go from Monday to Sunday. Okay? So Monday to Sunday. So you just work horizontally across and just log your day and log your glucose. Okay? So I highly suggest you do that. I think that would be good for you to do. Okay? So now that we discussed that, I'm going to close this right here. Okay. So this is the controlling solution. This control solution, okay? This is to make sure that your glucose meter is acting right. Is giving an accurate reading, okay? So this is very important. So what you do is when you want to test to see if it's acting correct, you can do this once a month. You can open this up. It's very small here. You see it's very small. You open it up. You put a tiny amount on a clean surface. So you wipe down the surface, clean, make sure it's clean, and you just drip a little tiny amount on here. And then you take one of your strips, and instead of your finger, we're going to pretend that tiny drop that you dropped on your clean surface is the blood, okay? And you see it automatically turned on here. And it's doing that dripping motion is waiting for the nectar, the juice, okay? So once you see that, you know it's ready to go, okay? So let's just pretend we put a little bit of a dot here. And then you're just going to gently slide that into the puddle there and make sure it gets onto that little road right here in the middle, okay? And then it's going to give you an accurate reading, let you know if the reading is legit or not, okay? So that's how you use this controlling solution, okay? So I'm just going to remove the strip, and I'm going to, it automatically turned off here. So I'm going to put this back. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, yes. So don't worry, I know that I covered a lot of steps. I don't worry about it at all because we have this user guide. And what I'll do for you, the main instructions start on page 22. As far as testing goes, the main instructions start with testing on page 22. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently fold this tab right here for you. I'm just going to gently fold this tab and mark it for you. So when you get home, boom, 22. Okay? So you know where to go. Okay? So I got you covered. Okay. So we got that. Okay. So now, do you have any other questions? Any other concerns? Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'm glad I could be of help. Okay, and I just want to go over this with you. The expiration date is August 31st, 2021. Okay? 8/31/21. Okay? So just be aware of that. Okay. So I'm just going to repackage all your stuff back in here. Thank you for letting me open your box. I'm just going to put everything in here. Is there any other questions you have for me? Oh, okay. I see here. Yes, your Septin 50 milligram tablets you want to... Okay, you're wondering about that. Sure. You know what I'll do? I'll get our pharmacist to talk to you about that. So let me repackage your stuff. And I'll get our pharmacist to help you with that, okay? Sure, no problem at all. Okay. Just gonna put these back in here for you. Stick your case in there. Put that in the pocket. Okay, here you go, Mr. Davidson. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, all right, let me go get the pharmacist to help you with that prescription, okay? All right, hold on one second.